Baldwin brand ambassador. Brian, it is so great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Business.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. This is so exciting.
Well, look, you're in town for a very special reason. You're here for the ICFF, the International Contemporary Furniture Fair.
Yeah.
What drew you to the event, and what drew you into design specifically?
I'm a brand ambassador for Baldwin Hardware, and we're going through this huge renovation in our house in San Francisco. It's been about a year and a half. And so I started searching for products that I wanted to put in the house. And we approached Baldwin, and so one thing led to the other, and so now I'm here as their brand ambassador. But I've been renovating for a very long time. I did a house in Italy, my great-great-grandfather's house that I renovated for a TV show. And so that sort of got me started on the renovation thing. And so since then, I've done 2 or 3 properties.
And are you turning this, I guess, to that point, more into a business, or is this still kind of like a fun side project for now?
I don't know if I'm gonna do like flipping houses or anything, but now I'm sort of getting into the lifestyle. Like because I've been in food, I've been in renovation, so it's sort of turning into a lifestyle brand.
How DIY are you at this point after doing a couple of these? Like, what do you do, and then where do you draw the line?
Oh my God, I have these dreams of being like, I can do that, I will do it, and then I start it, and I'm like, I can't do this, I cannot do it. So I'm sort of like 50% DIY, but I usually get someone to do it.
But like, where do you draw the line? What will you not do?
Oh, plumbing, electrical.
I mean, look, I think that's pretty
brilliant, right?
Yeah,
those are really highly technical trades that take a lot of training to do.
I'll do painting things, I'll do demo, I'll do that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff I'll do.
So give you a hammer.
Do you need some help?
I do. I always need help.
I think we all do here in New York. As you focus more on entrepreneurship, doing your own thing, are there skill sets that you can take from skating and a very successful skating career that you had into this now?
That is a great question, because you assemble this toolbox of tools as an athlete, especially at Olympic level, that you can bring to any walk of life. And I always say to parents, it's not about if your kid is an athletic champion, it's about them being involved in athletics and taking the tools that they learn to be on time, to be driven, to be, aggressive, like all those things. You take it into any walk of life and you can use them anywhere.
How have you been so successfully able to continue to go into project after project and do these transitions that are on the surface at least unrelated to each other?
It's been very interesting. It's been a pretty wild ride. Things just happened. Like when I was skating, I met a producer that was one of the skating producers that did a food show on TV. And so then I met with him to tell him an idea, and he said, let's shoot a pilot, and then we sold it. And then that led to the renovation. Like another network saw the food show and said, how can we, do something with you? And then I sold them the show for the Italian renovation project. And so that sort of started a ball rolling, and I've sort of never been scared to go in different directions. I always wanted to do, I love skating, it's my passion, but I also have a passion for sort of entertaining lifestyle, food, renovation, all that stuff. So I wanted to sort of experience that, and as soon as my professional career of touring and doing TV shows was over, I wanted to stay interested, stay involved, and do something that I was passionate about as well.
Do you love being your own boss?
Oh my God. It's even better? Never having a real job. That's pretty good.
But do you feel like, too, the name that you built for yourself, the successes that you had in skating now allow you to do these days on the level that you do for any, want to be entrepreneurs that are out there?
That was really helpful. I mean, winning an Olympic gold medal opens doors. I mean, it's with those open doors. What you do with it is up to you. And I've chosen my own direction, and other people choose their own, but I definitely would not have this opportunity if I hadn't skated well that night at the Olympics.
When you look across the business community, are there any entrepreneurs out there who you really admire? I really appreciate people who are
athletes that go into other things. So kind of what I'm doing, they do it on a larger level. But I love athletes that take their name, and I also like athletes who give back to the community. That's a big thing for me as well. So I like people who take what they've built and reach out in different directions, but also give back to the community.
It's easier said than done, though, because I think a lot of athletes have a difficult time parlaying their success on the field, in the rink, into a successful business person, a successful entrepreneur. What advice do you have for athletes who are making that transition from a professional sport to retirement in order to continue their success?
Well, I think it's a great question. It's interesting because typically in America we compartmentalize people. And so they're famous for being an athlete, they're famous for being an actor, they're famous for being a singer. If they try to cross over, it's not always welcomed by the public. So you have to prove yourself. So you have to prove that you have chops. So I think being good at your second focus is really important, and just sticking with it and showing people that the name or the brand that you've created in whatever field you're in athletics or acting or whatever, can translate, because your focus on that new venture, you bring your taste, you bring your skill, you bring everything to it, and you can be as good at the second thing as you were at the first thing.
You're here in New York for the furniture fair. You're going to be here for a few days.
I know, you guys want to come over. It's at Javits Center.
Love it.
I'm doing a cocktail party at 2.
Oh,
Wait, can you
what
come
kind
over
of
and
cocktails
renovate?
are you mixing?
Oh, I'm doing like vodka, grapefruit, prosecco with a little sugar cube in it. I'm calling it the Hollywood Hills line cocktail.
Perfect for a hot day, Brian.
Yeah. I'll
Thank
bring one
you.
down.
Yeah, not bad for 9:57.
No.
Brian Boitano, Olympic gold medalist and Baldwin brand ambassador. Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank
Cheddar
you, guys.
today.
Thank you.